Well, the Memorial Day edition of the Garden Show has concluded, and a lot of great questions today, and we were all over the place.
Yeah, we had people calling about time to plant tomatoes and peppers and things like that. Weather is going to be nice and hot this weekend. Good time to put that stuff in. If you're going to grow those warm season crops, put down landscape fabric and plant your peppers and tomatoes and squashes and melons on landscape fabric, because it will increase your yield and keep down the weeds and make your life growing them a whole lot easier. But make sure you keep them well watered over the next 3 to 4 days, because it's going to be pretty hot.
And we had a couple of questions about it, and you predicted it a few weeks ago about damage on a lot of trees and plants.
Yeah, there's been a lot of damage to Japanese maples. We had calls about mountain ash, globe locust, sycamores I've seen have had damage. So you're going to start to see leaves being black or trees coming out sporadically because of the frost and freeze we had about 2 weeks ago.
Did have a question about old lilac that was suffering from some damage, but it wasn't from the freeze.
No, the lilacs, if they get large stems on them, those will get lilac borer in them, which will start to slowly kill the stem. So you need to prune your lilacs right when they're done blooming, which should be in the next week or two. Cut the largest stems down right to the ground every year. You want to remove anything that's maybe the size of your wrist and take out half of them this year and half of them next year, and then just get in the habit of, as the bigger stems come on, remove those to the ground and leave the young ones to go, because those are what produce your best blooms.
And a couple of reminders that we need, especially if we're going to do some fertilizer this week.
Yeah, people were calling about weed and feed. You want to put your weed and feed on when the grass is wet, and then no rain for 24 to 48 hours. So with the rain on and off over the next 4 to 5 days, that may not be ideal. So look for a window where it's wet grass and no rain for 48 hours.
Anything else that we need to look into this week?
Well, it's a good time if you have trees that are damaged from the freeze and frost. It's a good time to fertilize them. So if you have something like a Japanese maple, use something like flower tone on it. If you have a larger tree like a sycamore or possibly a globe locust, use something like 12-12-12.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you again next week.
All right.